Oh, yes. Game number 5 between Snute and Flash shall shutly be delved into. Ooh, the wordsmithing is strong today. Tuesday, the day of naps. Talk a little bit about standardness here, standardness there, but mostly about unique and cool and interesting things that are different from the norm. This game is perhaps going to be the most normal of all, yet might have the most important takeaways of all. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the very standard fast expand from Mr. Flash, the very standard all-in from Mr. Snute. We're going to watch it from Flash Town's perspective. I love Snute, and we looked at him a little bit earlier on, but it's kind of hard not to focus on Flash because he's so good. Boo, boo, boo.
Upgrade complete.
So, alright, Command Center comes out. Flash scouts, kind of. Notice Flash doing these sorts of moves. Why do this? Just trying to make sure that he doesn't get screwed from what happened in Game 1. Remember Game 1 where Flash lost this command center early? Flash is not a player who's going to change his build order if just changing the positioning accomplishes the same thing. Now that Flash is close to getting up Hellions, he can begin to move out. Look at how little Flash has seen. He's seen just a base. You know what the next thing he's going to try to find is? Bases. Now Zerg has to move down this ramp to get up to this side, and has to knock down these rocks to get down to this third. This is all Flash is doing. He's just going to be monitoring. Watching. Watching, staring. He's gonna dart up. He's gonna dart back. What useful thing did he see? No gas, second queen, cool. Nice. Just chilling. Getting up Hellions, great. Everything's to be expected. We talked in Flash vs. Zest about how Flash is not timid at all with taking space. Very easy to want to do a closer wall off. Flash taking that space right far ahead, and we'll see that come into use later in this very game. Flash is looking close, just making sure to shut stuff down. Checking for what? A third base. Checking up into the main base. Checking a third. Checking a main. Now, what was Flash looking for there? He sees no gas, no layer. Cool. The important thing in my eyes is the no layer. He's parked here. He hasn't seen a third. He's had this Reaper go here. He hasn't seen a third. Flash has been pretty typically making 6 Hellions every time. But now here's the important moment. Flash sees these Zerglings, and if I'm Flash, I'm going to start going, where's your third? Where's your third, dude? Flash goes and checks the third. Look at production tab. We see no Hellions in production. We see the normal bunker going down. But wait, no third? No third? No layer? Huh, what's going on? Remember, between 6 and 7 minutes are the important parts. Watch production. Watch this. Flash lifted. Oh, actually, why not even show this as an even stronger signal other than the production tab? Okay, so we're going to see these puppies finish. See, down here he's checking the third, and Flash lifts it up to go do other. Nope, never mind. I didn't see a third base. What is he going to go back to? He's going to get himself a round of mines. Just briefly checked again for the third. A round of mines. What else is going to go down? Remember all that juicy space Flash bought for himself by building so far forward? He's going to be able to build all sorts of nice bunkerages there. What's the thing I said about all-ins? That's a great way to stay alive while you get the engineering bays. That will help you have an extremely strong next step. Upgrades are one of the best things to do if you think you're getting all in. So looking back to Flashtown, USA. Has Hellions. Gets a pair of mines. Goes back to Hellions. Goes back to Hellions. There's a +1 going down. I guarantee you +1's going to be coming in a sec as well. Darting forward. Not darting too far forward. It's easy to want to scout like here. You can lose to banelings coming from below. So Flash just moves forward and makes sure the big important location's being kept forward. Look at that, +1/+1. And... do-do-do-do-do. A-boo-do-do-do-do-do-do. Clean and jerk. Wasn't that beautifully and elegantly done? Ooh! Now we can even begin to see why Flash's style of Hellbat Marine integrates nicely with these kinds of responses. The instant that Flash gets an armory up, every single one of these Hellions is going to be a Hellbat. What's the first thing Flash does? Checks for a third. Cool. No gold. Nice. All the rest of the usual things getting built. And you know what Flash is going to do? He's going to check for the third after he kills the Quern. He should be checking for the third. And no third. Oh, now we're getting some free Zerglings. But this is, most importantly of all, just a check on the third. So then he gets out. Most of this attack was just moving across the map. Oh, there's some stuff here. Let me check the third. Oh, there's some stuff here. And then go home. It was a trip to the third and back again. But always remember, you're allowed to think. You are allowed to think. Flash moved out to check the third. While he was there, he saw some free Zerglings. He's allowed to think. He's allowed to choose to kill those off. In the meantime, all the nice things getting built. Why would he be moving up here? To check for a third. To lose everything as well, which is a little bit painful, but no big deal. A big deal, this is not tall. Not at all. Now, Flash could typically move out right now with Marines, Medevacs, Hellbats. He just lost all his Hellions, he lost all his spotters. Let's not make it complicated, let's just chill. Flash unburrows way too many supply depots. He needs to just chill. He's physically chilling, but supply depot-wise, this guy's lost his mind. Taking thirds, chilling. No reason to go insane. Why drop in this particular game and not others? Well, for one, he has no vision. Hellions are normally what give vision. What's a replacement kind of Hellion? A Medevac. It's fast. It makes the opponent defend. What's another reason that these are good to send out? Well, our opponent was going Ling Baneling early. He had a delayed third. He's probably behind on tech. Just gives us an opportunity to push. Another attack coupled along with it. Very typical. You have an attack coupled with another attack. Doing draps. This attack is not really designed to kill stuff. It's just going to be trying to sweep. Flash rarely is splitting this army off to do big, bold, game-ending maneuvers. Like, very, very rarely, ever. Flash still just unloading strong, pooling up. What's he being patient for? 2-2. Even though Flash shut down that fast Ling Baneling plane. Like, really wrecked it. Like, it was gross. It was pretty one-sided, that defense. Flash had basically won at that point. He's just being patient. He's going to take no risks. He's doing this nice, juicy attack, timed alongside 2-2. Gets the spawning pool. Yeah, I don't really need to go into too much detail here when it's 160 to 120. Even the most half-assed of controls is going to work really, really well. Thought this was an extremely cool series from both players. Really, really cool. A GG's called. And here's typically where we would do questions, but I just literally do not have energy in me, so I'm going to be stopping. There is no show Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday because I'm in Seattle for the Wizards of the Coast Community Cup. I'll be representing the community. Battling against the many intelligent and awesome folk at Wizards of the Coast in some varying insane Magic the Gathering formats. Because I won't be at work, I will be able to tweet lots more. It's not that my work prevents me from tweeting, it's just that I'm working. So, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll be hearing about my gallivanting off in Seattle and my battling as a powerful planeswalker, straight wizard mode. I also will see you on Monday for a one-shot episode of Mostly Walking with just me and Bill as Mr. Bouchard is out of town. And then next week, I also am only doing 2 shows because I'm going to DC for the Red Bull Battlegrounds. It's a packed month. I'm gonna go. Goodbye, guys.